Hey family, it's your girl Mrs. Rains. One more video. Just wanted to come back at you with a hair update video. As you can see, I'm just wearing a curly puff. I've been doing this for the past couple of weeks, mainly because I haven't done a whole lot to my hair. I've really been just doing wash and goes and then drying it with a diffuser. I do want to straighten it and trim the ends probably in a month or so. Probably when it's closer to time for CJ's graduation, or also hubby is graduating. He is getting a degree, an IT degree, so he's going to be graduating as well, so I may be straightening it around that time. They're about 2 weeks apart, so if I straighten it for one, I can keep it straight hopefully for the other. We'll see. But all I've been doing is I've been using a hydrating shampoo bar from Lush Cosmetics. If you can go to their website, you can also check in a Lush store if you have one nearby. They're just little round shampoo bars. They actually last a very long time as long as you keep them in a place in your shower where they won't get constantly inundated with water, if that makes sense. You can put it in a little soap dish, that would be good too. They also make these little cork things that you can put in your shower to rest your soap on, so that the soap actually just continues to solidify and it doesn't kind of run out into the sponge, if that makes any sense. But those I see at Walmart. You can also find them, I think, at Target in the kind of bath soap section. So I use that shampoo bar. I'm not buying any other shampoo. I was trying to use the Trader Joe's shampoo, which I can use from time to time, but it's so clarifying because I feel like my hair is almost squeaky clean. I'd like to try to use that once a month because I think I need something more hydrating in between. I am trying to do cold washes, of course, and I still use my Trader Joe's conditioner, and I either use the refreshing or the tea tree oil conditioner. I'm trying not to buy any for a while. I'm going to use up everything that I have under my sink. I decided to no longer product junkie out. I'm just going to stick to the same few products. I'm trying to use up all of what I have. For styling, I'm still using the Mixed Chicks leave-in conditioner. That works really well. And I'm still using all the things that I told you about in our 5 curly girl favorite or best products. If you haven't seen that video, check that one out. I do talk about the 5 styling products or tools that I use on the most regular basis. I've been sticking to the wash and goes because that's been pretty easy. I do have a few wigs that I will play with from time to time when I really don't want to do my hair, or if I'm kind of in between styles. I did have a sew-in when I went to New York, but I showed you guys that, and I only kept it in for a little bit of time because I ended up having some issues with it towards the end. But I honestly think I just need to be able to get to my scalp more often. I'm doing the apple cider vinegar rinse. I'm going to try to do that probably twice a month. Was that just me? Did y'all see that? Okay. I'm trying to do the apple cider vinegar once a month to clarify my scalp. And I think I'm just going to continue using coconut oil. I get that from Trader Joe's. I get the apple cider vinegar from Trader Joe's as well. And I think other than the coconut oil, I do have a small bottle of Manoi oil. I got that while I was in New York. It's a very small bottle. I think it was something like $5 or $6 at, I want to say I was at like a Walgreens. I don't know. I'll have to figure out the name of that and put it in the description bar. But it's just like a little tiny bottle that you pump and put some and then kind of scrunch into the hair. And so what's really good is between the Mixed Chicks and the coconut oil, my hair is pretty soft and manageable. I don't know if you can see. It's pretty soft for the most part and manageable. It actually looks a lot thicker than it really is, but the curls are pretty defined for the most part. I just put it up like this, like I said, because it was just so hot outside. And this has just been my go-to style for the past couple of weeks. I don't even have my little tendrils out that I normally have out, but I honestly just, I'm okay with it just like this. Again, I'm letting the edges kind of go. You can see that. Sorry, looking in the viewfinder because I'm not used to having one, so this is exciting for me. But yeah, that's about it for my hair. I'm also trying to not, I'm trying to detangle in sections using my Denman brush. I have not been using any combs. I used to use the rat tail comb to separate, but now I'm just using my pinky finger to separate my sections because I'm really thinking about getting rid of all of my combs and just only using my Denman brush. I might keep a comb just for when I'm flat ironing, but that's about it. I have the soft bristle brush. I'm kind of thinking about getting rid of that as well. Let me know in the comment box down below if you use your soft boar bristle brush often. I used it all the time when I used to wrap my hair as a as a relaxed head, but now I don't think I really need it. And not to mention the fact it's pretty old. So I'm really kind of thinking about getting rid of that, because anytime I put my hair up in this, I use the pick and I use my fingers anyway. So I kind of feel like I don't need the brush, but I'm still kind of playing with that idea. But I really want to minimize my hair tools and my hair accessories and my hair products. I want to minimize them down to one small container, maybe a shoebox size container. I want everything to kind of fit in there. And the reason being is because I really feel like I store up a lot of things that I just don't use, and I have them there because it's like just in case. Like I have a whole giant bin full of magnetic rollers from when I used to do roller sets, and I don't see myself doing roller sets very often. I honestly don't see myself doing roller sets at all, except for maybe like jerry curl rods, because honestly with curly hair it's a lot harder to do a straight set or a blowout, and if I do, I'll probably get it done professionally. It's just not really worth the hassle. I also got rid of my dryer that you sit under, so I really don't need the rollers anymore, but I kind of want to give them to somebody, if that makes any sense. I don't know, I just want to give them away. I don't want to just have them all over the place anymore. So I'm trying to get everything down to a small box, I guess, because of storage, and also because I don't want to be holding on to things. And I really don't want to buy a lot of things. I want to feel like if it doesn't fit in this bin, then I don't need to buy it. Or like I used to go out and buy 4 or 5 bottles of conditioner, and it takes me forever to go through them because I'm only using a little bit at a time. So I really just don't want to do that. I just want to have just one shampoo style, one conditioner, one leave-in conditioner, one styling product, one moisturizer, one oil, and then just my Denman brush and maybe like a wide tooth comb and a pick, and then my blow dryer with my diffuser attachment, and then I'll keep my flat iron just in case, and I'll probably keep a thermal heat protectant just in case for when I'm straightening my hair, and then some scissors, and that's about it. I want to just get down to that. So if I can get my little hair regimen down to that, I'll let you guys know what I'm going to get rid of and what I'm going to keep. But yeah, that is like my plan for 2017. I don't need edge tamer, obviously. I said I'm not gonna bother with that. I don't need a whole lot of extra products. I don't need to be doing, like I see so many YouTubers and they're pouring all this stuff on their hair, and I'm thinking to myself, who can keep up with the 17 products that they use? And there's like a hair mask, and then there's a treatment, and then there's an oil, and there's another oil, and then there's this and there's that. And of course, a lot of those things seem to work, but then you don't know what combination of products work now because you've used so many of them together that now I don't know which one is really giving me the look I desire. So that's that. I've said my little rant. I'm gonna move on from that, but that is my hair regimen currently. That's what I'm currently doing, what I'm currently using. This is the current state of my hair. I didn't take it out of the puff to do any type of length check, but I venture to guess it's probably like right at my shoulders at this point. I'm guessing because I really haven't looked since I straightened it. You can check out my 5 products video. I do have a little picture of there what my hair looks like straight. And that's been a couple of months because that was like around my birthday, which was back in January, and we're now in April. So I would guess if I did retain any length at all, that it would be kind of at my shoulders. I did trim the front section of my hair, so there's about a 2 by 2 by 2 square, which is like this section of my hair. I did trim that up and even it up a little bit because what happened was I had these layered bangs at some point, and then they started growing kind of weird, so I just kind of made them all the same length, which is kind of awkward when my hair is curly, but I can imagine it looks good when my hair is straight, so we'll have to see about that. But I did that because it had to be done because I had some split ends, and then also I had a little bit of heat damage, so I wanted to kind of trim some of that off, but I was able to kind of recapture the curl pattern anyway. But I figured it was probably worth it, worth a good trim. And everything else I just kind of dusted the ends, and that was like the beginning of March. So hopefully by now all of that's kind of evened out in the wash, so to speak. So I'll do another update video probably when I straighten my hair the next time so you guys can kind of see the length. But right now it's pretty healthy and I'm happy with that. It might look a little bit dry on camera. I can't tell. I'm still getting used to this camera, but it really isn't. It feels very moist to the touch, like almost like if I do this and I kind of, I don't know if you can see that, but See, it's glistening. I feel like it's definitely moisturized to the touch, if that makes any sense. So that is it. I will see you guys on the next video. Put God at the heart you do. I said that wrong. Put God at the head of all you do, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.